Hey everybody, the Gaming Guru 51 here, and welcome back to more Pokemon Crystal. In the last episode, we caught a red Gyarados from the Lake of Rage. Come to find out, it was just a Magikarp that was simply forced to evolve via a radio signal that we located here in Mahogany Town. In this episode, we're going to be heading down these flights of stairs and see where the signal is coming from. Let's go! So this is actually a pretty unique dungeon. So, if we step here, it's an alarm. Hey, intruder alert! Yep, this is Team Rocket's doing. They're the ones who are creating the radio signal just to make Magikarp evolve in the Gyarados so they can use them for their wrongdoings. Now, at this point in the game, it's pretty weird because, as you can see, these Pokemon are really weak. Level 17, we just got done fighting a level 35 gym leader with the Steelix, and the levels significantly drop here. And I don't know why. I think it's because you could choose to come here first, or you can go to Oliva, and I think I've mentioned that before. But the fact that these Pokemon are so underleveled, like the Zubat, it's still a Zubat level 19. I mean, I guess it doesn't evolve into Golbat quite yet, but I mean, our Pokemon can handle these guys, no problem. Dang, I failed. Well, good for you. But all alarms come in pairs. It's my turn, there's no escape. So every time we pass one of these statue-looking things, it's going to be an alarm that triggers 2 rockets at a time. So we're going to be fighting 2 trainers. There is a way we can turn it off later on in the dungeon, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that because the experience here is way more valuable to me. So, Batro here is actually for the first time going to be able to handle himself quite nicely. So, I'm pretty pleased, even though the experience that we're getting here is quite abysmal, to be fair. I mean, literally, we're getting around 200 to about 500 experience on a good day here. So, it's kinda but we'll truck it through. I really wish the Rockets here were a little bit higher level, like at least in the mid-20s at the very least. But I mean, we're still seeing Rattatas here. That's insane. I mean, Wing Attack is doing its job for sure. I mean, we could still knock out these Rattatas, I'm sure, with one hit, but Wing Attack is just a very nice move to have at this point in the game. So I'm not complaining. But there we go! Surveillance cams are in the Pokemon statues. Will keep appearing until you trip a secret switch. Yeah, he's talking about that as well. It's a Persian statue. Its eyes are oddly shiny. Yep, that's the cameras for you. But this place has no Pokemon, which is really nice. Now I'm going to be triggering that area over there, but I just wanted to show off that there is a computer you can trigger to turn off the alarm. Hey, intruder alert! Well, thank you for the same text. I'm sure that was very original of you, Rocket Sir. You all programmed to say the same thing, or trained to say the same thing, I guess. Man, these Drowsies. These guys aren't going to be able to do anything. So I guess I'm pretty happy that I'm level 30 for all of my Pokemon, because we're just going to take care of these guys with no real issues. And we can just get them nicely trained up for the upcoming battles ahead that are actually going to be threatening. These battles, not so much. And we have another Zubat here. Wing Attack is still doing all of the damage, so I see no reason to change up my moveset at all. And a critical hit that was completely unnecessary. I guess I'll deal with that, I suppose. Dang, I failed. Let me guess, is the next Rocket gonna say the same thing? Let's find out, guys. It's my turn. Yep, yep. I could just cut out these battles, but they are important. We're fighting Rockets now. We haven't fought Rockets since I believe the Slowpoke well, I think. If memory serves. No. Oh man, I can't believe I forgot. Was this? I think that was the last time we fought Rockets, right? If not, I'll post the thing saying that I'm wrong or if I'm right. Whatever, I have no idea. All we know is that we are fighting Rockets now. We are doing pretty well against them. Here we have another Grimer here. So that's not too bad. Grimer, you're going to go down from a nice old Wing Attack, so who am I to complain? I'm sure you're almost level 31. If anything else, here you are, level 31 right now, so that's pretty sweet. One more Pokemon, it's a Rattata. Who do I want to knock this thing out? Red Bull, I see no other Pokemon necessary for this position except for you, even though it's going to be quite overkill because of your amazing attacks stat. And let's go for the Iron Tail. And I'm surprised we're landing the Iron Tail every time. I don't think I've missed it yet, but we will be missing it quite a few times, for sure. Don't worry about that, folks. But there we go. Get out of here, Rocket Grunt. Surveillance cams are in the... I love how you're saying that as well. Yes! Oh man, I've been waiting for this. Oh! It feels so good to see that right now. But Tro finally evolved into a Crobat. That is amazing. Oh, finally. Alright, now that I have the pleasure of looking at a nice good old Golbat, it is time to teach him some moves. To my knowledge, I think he can learn Shadow Ball. And it cannot. I really thought it could. Well. But the main thing I want to teach you is Fly. Because since Golbat can't, Crobat can. Which makes me super happy on the inside. Because now we can fly everywhere without me switching an HM Slave. So let's see. Swift, you have been doing really well for me for a while, but I think it's time to get rid of you for the sake of Fly. I know we have 2 flying type moves now, but I would rather have 2 flying type moves than a flying type move and a normal type move, so. But anyways, here we got a Hyper Potion, which is really nice. Now let me go and switch up my party really quick now that you're level 31, and you're fully evolved. That makes me super happy. I guess we'll send out Flowey. Flowey can get some battles in. I know we haven't really seen him battle in quite the while, so let's come over here with more alarms. Hey, intruder alert. Yeah, I figured this was gonna happen. I love the rocket battle theme. It is such a good theme. It's really nice. It's probably one of my favorite tracks in the entire game, to be honest. Now, let's see. If Flowey doesn't do quick work of this Drowsy, we're gonna have some issues. Only because, well, we're level 30, so really? Okay, at least it didn't really do anything with the disable. I think I'm gonna give Flowey the Poison Barb instead of the Miracle Seed. I mean, yeah, we are doing more damage with Absorb of all things, but Acid is a better move all around than Absorb at this point. So I think I'm gonna be doing that really quick after this fight is over and the next fight because of course we have to fight 2 Rockets. Alright, Red Bull, you got this, my man. You're gonna go for the Headbutt. Do some quick work of this Zubat because Zubats are pretty weak, nothing threatening to worry about in the slightest. And so close to that 31, so close. And these Rockets, they all say the same thing, it's so annoying. Hello there, sir. It's my turn, yay! We can deal with you quite nicely. Let me guess, you have the same Pokemon consisting of a Rattata, a Grimer, a Zubat. Oh, sure enough, there's a Zubat for us, so we'll take him down pretty nicely. Yeah, you know what, Flowey? I can kill you with this thing and voice cracks forever. This probably, yeah, I mean, it's resisted, but it still did more than half, so I guess I can't really complain too much. Alright, let's go for the Acid one more time. This should knock out the Zubat, and we can move on with our nice life that we got going on here against these Rocket Grunts. Nothing too much going on. And here's a Grimer. Bro, we haven't seen you in a hot minute. You know what? We really haven't seen you out in a while, actually. Huh. Makes me kind of think for a second. Let's go for the Confusion. I don't think this is gonna knock it out, to be honest, even though we are at a significant level difference. Well, okay, maybe I underestimated you, bro. But at this point, you're not fully evolved yet, and your special attack stat isn't exactly the greatest. So, I mean, it's kind of bad right now, but I mean, we're doing pretty good. I mean, like I said, we are at a significant level difference here. So, I'm not expecting to, you know, have problems here, because this is definitely one of the easiest areas in the game because of the level difference. So, surveillance cams are in the... I don't like how they say this. I really wish these grunts had different text. But here we have an item here, which I guess is worth coming for. We have a nugget, which is pretty sweet. Now, we have another one of these statues. So let's go ahead and take care of these grunts. I know you guys are getting sick of these battles. I know we've had a lot of battles in this episode so far, and it doesn't seem like we're really making much progress because we're just fighting grunts. And I could easily just edit out these battles. But to be honest, I don't really want to do that because, I mean, that's just the game. We battle a ton, we gain experience, we battle trainers. That's just how the game wins. So, and Hypnosis, of course. Where would I have seen anything else? Do I have a thing to heal that? I should. I probably... Oh, I still have a Red Candy. I didn't even realize that. Well, hot dang. Well, I'm gonna have to wait for you to wake up before you can actually do something. Hopefully soon. I don't think Drowsy has Confusion yet. So, and if he does, I mean, it's not gonna do all that much because you're only level 17. So, come on. There we go. Nice work. Nice work, Flowey. You certainly have improved yourself. Good stuff. Last Pokemon is going to be a Zubat. Alright, I'm switching out. Let's bring out Bro. We're going to cycle between these two because they're so close to leveling up, it's not even a funny story. So Flowey, come back and go Bro. You got this, my friend. And still, level 17 Zubats are outspeeding level 30 Slowpokes, which would make sense because they are incredibly slow. So let's go for the headbutt here and do some quick damage. Look at that damage. That is so good. Even though, like I said, significant level there. I keep mentioning that, but it's so true. Alright, we have one more trainer here. It's my turn. There's no escape. Yay, there is no escape. Cool. Let me guess, what kind of Pokemon do you have? Same thing we've been seeing throughout the entire episode. Zubats, Coughings, and Rattatas. Well, I haven't seen a Coughing yet. That would be interesting to see, though, as a Coughing. So, that would be pretty nice. Can you give me a Coughing, please? That would just be perfect. I mean, at least it'll bring me a lot of experience and a little bit more variety in these battles because, I mean, we're seeing the same Pokemon. So, but I'm not going to turn off the switch. I will show off that we can, but I will not turn it off because the battles are very nice. I mean, I think it only applies to this room before we actually start seeing walking grunts. I don't really remember, but I think we're going to set off all the switches beforehand anyway, so. But enough about me blabbering on, focusing on this battle that's really not threatening in the slightest. Let's go for the headbutt, and I think we actually outsped because Grimer is not that fast of a Pokemon at all. So, that's pretty sweet for us. And the last Pokemon is a Rattata. Oh my goodness. Level 18? Yep. I wonder if they all have the same Pokemon too. I didn't even pay attention to that. They might all have the same Pokemon because, I mean, why wouldn't they? But, as you can see, quick work, no problem. Bro's almost level 31. That is amazing. Surveillance cams are in the rooms. Cool. Alright, so if we take this switch, or this area, it sends us back at the beginning, which could be beneficial to you if you want to go back and heal. I personally don't think I need to heal right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. But if we come down here, which is where I want to head to, I'm surprised there's no hidden item right there. You think there would be, right? But there's not. But down here is where you can turn off the switch to the surveillance cameras. And who do I want to send? I guess I'll keep Flowey until he hits level 31. There's this trainer here. This was once a ninja hideout. There are traps to confound intruders like you. Oh wow, because your traps are surely being a threat to me right now. Let me guess, you have a Magnemite, right? Yep. It's even worse because we can't really deal with this because the Magnemites are immune to poison types. So, we're gonna have to send in something that can hardcore kill these things. And I think the perfect Pokemon for the job is going to be Cinder, who we haven't seen in a while besides the gym, which I guess was pretty recent, so can't really say that too much. But we do have Flame Wheel, which I don't think I've shown off yet, because we learned it at level 31, but we just haven't used it, so it's going to be doing all kinds of damage for us in the upcoming battles for sure, so nothing to worry about there, especially with a Charcoal. This is going to boost our power by a lot. And here's another Magnemite. I'll probably just use Ember, because Ember will do the same amount of damage. It's just a slower, or a faster animation to go through before it does damage. And sometimes I'll pick moves based on that if it's really not going to make a difference. Which kind of is weird to say, because I have been watching a lot of speedruns of Pokemon lately, so I mean, I don't ever intend to being a speedrunner by any means, because I just don't have the time to do it, but the people that do speedruns of games like Pokemon, where they have to think about all these routes and the possible scenario in which it will be the fastest time, it's just remarkable. It's really impressive. I get it. Cool. But there is an item here for us, and it is a guard spec, which I believe prevents stat drops for the entire battle until you switch out. But anyways, if you press this computer, it will turn off the alarms. But of course, we're not going to be doing that because I don't want to do that. Because I want to fight all the trainers that in this floor in particular. So let's get out of here for right now. Well, not get out of here, but we still have one more alarm to trigger beforehand. So let's go ahead and do that. Hey, intruder! Yay! How exciting! If it's just gonna be this video, if this video is just gonna be us spent on this one floor, then I guess that's just how it is. And I feel like we're fighting the same Pokemon. I feel like the trainers have the exact same things every time we're fighting them, and that's kind of disappointing. You would think that at least they would have a little bit of a variety, or at least have different Pokemon. But I feel like we're fighting the same things over and over again. Like the same... Like every time we trigger an alarm, there's a set trainer with the same exact Pokemon as all other rocket grunts that we trigger alarms with. I don't know if that makes any sense in the way I explained it, but it's really weird. But, I guess we'll deal with it. I mean, Flowey's almost level 31, and I believe Bro is almost level 31 as well, so this will be very nice. Let's go for the Headbutt, and the Quick Claw does go through, which is amazing as usual. Knock this thing out really fast, and proceed to the next grunt. Because that would be great. Because I'm sick of seeing the same text. At least say something different. That would make me a little bit happier. It's my turn, there's no escape! Oh boy! As you can tell, guys, commentary for this area is pretty riveting, if I do say so myself. Trying to find things to say here is quite the challenge. So, it's also one of the reasons why Pokemon Let's Plays from me don't appear that often, at least once a year. I am thoroughly enjoying Crystal, and I do enjoy every Pokemon Let's Play that I do. But I will say, recording Pokemon games is pretty challenging, especially coming up for commentary when everything is just strict battles. And I mean, battles like this aren't really that interesting, and I just want to show off all the battles. But it's just, it's really hard sometimes, let me tell you. But, that's just my personal thing on that. Let's go into Bro here with this Grimer and either go, should I go for the Headbutt? It really doesn't matter what move I go for. It's going to go down either way. I think I'll just go for the Headbutt because it's a little bit of a faster animation. We do also have Surf that we can consider, but Grimers, or is it Grimer? I think it's Grimer, that's the plural. Grimer do have, that sounds really weird, amazing special defense. So I don't think I would have knocked out this Grimer with a special attack for sure. And so close. At least this last Pokemon that we knock out will bring Bro to level 31, which will be very nice for us. And let's go for the Headbutt. Ooh, Hyper Fang, that shouldn't do too much. I mean, it wasn't the greatest. It wasn't that terrible considering the level difference, but if you'll see, Bro's level 31. Very nice. I am thoroughly pleased. Get out of here, Grunty. And no, this is not Banjo-Kazooie. This is a completely different game, all around. And I think, before I do anything, and before I forget, I'm going to put this rare candy on Slowpoke. Bring him to level 32. Because why not? I mean, we won't be seeing him much in the upcoming battles. Hey, feeling lucky, punk? Go ahead, take another step. We've got traps set in the floor. Wow. How riveting. That's the first set of new text we've seen in the last 5 minutes that I don't even know how to explain myself. And of course you have Rattatas. What was I expecting, right? I don't think I was expecting anything much more than this. But you know what? I guess we'll deal with it. Of course. Because it's easy experience, even though it's not the greatest experience, it's still pretty easy experience. And now you have another Rattata. Pretty cool, I guess. Level 16. I'm surprised that we... Well, I guess I'm not surprised that we outspeed considering the 14 level difference. I know I keep bringing that up, but I'm still upset at the fact that these Pokemon are severely underleveled, even though the gym leader was level 35 at her highest level Pokemon. So the levels just drop. Drop like a rock on a hard place, man. I mean, seriously. And this trainer only has Rattatas. Come on, man. This is so boring. Give me something like a Golbat or a Raticate. I expected a little too much. Alright, let's bring out Red Bull since Red Bull's the only Pokemon that is not level 31 yet. Which is kind of sad, but we're going to be changing that. I believe Red Bull is really close. Yep, sure enough. So let's go for the Horn Attack here, and this will go down pretty much like a rock. With a critical hit. That didn't even matter. And no! Not the level 31 that I wanted. That is so stupid. Alright, so these floor areas. Once you step on them, it's going to force a wild encounter. Nothing too dangerous. Well, yeah, there's Voltorb here. I guess I can go over Voltorb while I'm here. Voltorb is not your best electric type by any means. It is one of the fastest Pokemon in this generation as of right now. As of Gen 2, it is one of the fastest. And I mean, it's a pretty fast Pokemon all around. I mean, it has some good speed, which is the only thing I can say about it. Oh, and it's every tile that triggers an encounter. I didn't even realize. But yeah, Voltorb, it's a good Pokemon. If you want the evolved form, I would say pass on Voltorb here because you will have the chance to catch the evolved form later on in here. So just keep that in mind. And Rock Throw. Come on, I have Tauros out just to face off against rock types. So well, this will go down pretty quick. I mean, I guess I could have used a different move. I may be able to at least 3-hit KO these Pokemon. Okay, I don't even know why I'm showing all these encounters, because this is ridiculous. I could have just taken the other way and prevented this from happening, but, I mean, the experience is so worth it. And I'm very pleased at the fact that we don't have to deal with static yet. Because fighting electric types in the later generations is just annoying, especially if you have contacting moves. Because all you can do is attack. I mean, if you have a physical attack, you attack them. I mean, I guess I could run away from these guys too. I mean, that does make sense. I guess I don't really have to. Oh, I can't escape. Wow, they caught me so good there. I didn't know I couldn't escape there. I mean, I guess it makes sense because you're stuck on a floor tile. But seriously, I would have run away if I were these guys. Like, what the heck? Wait, why did those two not have tiles, or is it randomized? That's really weird. Now I'm confused. And now I'm gonna fight this Voltorb and continue to be confused about it. Let's go for the Horn Attack, knock this thing out pretty quick, and we should be good to go. Good stuff, and that means we have fought every trainer and every, I guess, Pokemon on this floor. So with that, I think that's gonna be it for this episode, you guys. Next time on Pokemon Crystal, we advance down through Rocket's Hideout. If we haven't mentioned what this area is already, yes it is, the Rocket's Hideout. So, with that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Crystal. See you guys then.